The Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 1-point favorite. I don't get this at all. I don't understand this. Someone try to understand this logic to me. The Kansas City so often refuses to cover the spread, which we've shown here on this show many times. I probably have an over 500 record just because of betting against the Chiefs. It has worked so effortlessly time and time again. It happened again last night. Once again last night, Kansas City, huge spread. You thought, what was that, 10 points? I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take the Giants, easy. And of course they couldn't cover. Green Bay is coming off the best victory of the season for them probably. I mean, to beat Arizona on the road in a weird fluky way at the end there with that strange interception, but whatever, they got it done. They're running the ball well. Rodgers didn't have an excellent game, but he was just fine. Did what he had to do. He's been doing well this year. Green Bay is just, with all these guys injured, coming in to Arizona, a team that's undefeated, 6.5-point underdogs, and to win that game, to close that deal, was special to me, and says that maybe there's something looking. This might be a Super Bowl team here, Green Bay, even though they have failed to make the Super Bowl time and time again. But this could be the year here. They got all the ingredients here. They just need everybody to get healthy to really get going here. Kansas City, that was a difficult win. Should not have been as difficult as it was, considering that they didn't have Saquon Barkley, they didn't have Kenny Galladay, they lost Sterling Shepard during the game, and it's just the fact that they struggled against Daniel Jones here when they've got Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, and Dak Prescott coming in eventually in the next 3 games. It's not looking great here. Kansas City, we've talked about their defense, just all the problems there. 2 more turnovers last night. They were penalized 12 times. This is just a very not good football team. And it's weird to say that about Kansas City, but nothing I've seen here makes me think that this team is, and again, they're 4-4. That is a mediocre football team. And they are still rated highly because of what they've done in the past. But if you look at the recent past, I'm talking about the last few weeks, they have not shown this NBA team that should be favored. Again, they're making too many mistakes. They're not closing out games. The offense isn't being explosive enough. The defense has been a liability all season long. So in this game, I'm taking Green Bay. I'm liking Green Bay here in this game. I'm going to say that Rodgers does it here. And again, just as I've told you, don't bet the Chiefs on the spread. Just don't. Bet against them every time. It works. I did it one time this year and I got burned. It was the Ravens game, I think in week 2. Don't do it. Don't. Just take Green Bay. And look, it could be that Kansas City could win this game, but just from my experience from watching this team all season and last season, let's go back to last season too. They're not good at covering the spread. So just don't do it here until they can prove that they can cover the spread on a consistent basis. Don't pick them. So I'm going to do that here again. Give me the Packers. And I don't hate the Chiefs, by the way. If you think that I hate the Chiefs, I do not at all. I love the Chiefs the last few years. I love Mahomes, but the last 2 years they have not shown to me the capacity to cover the spread. And since this is the beginning of the season, they have not shown they are good enough, especially on the offensive side, and definitely the defensive side. The offense has been fine, but at times mediocre the last few weeks, but the defense has just been atrocious. So for all that, for Green Bay being on a hot streak here, Green Bay's just looking so good. I'm going to take the Packers. Give me the Packers, +1.